You're listening to the best of the Morning X. You can also catch it on the Morning X podcast, wherever you get your podcasts, or at 99x.com.
Todd Bridges just hung up. He's going to call back on another line. It's a weird way we got him. He's kind of an extended Morning X family member.
How did this happen?
Morning X subscriber Scott Daniel, who has this website. I told him I'd plug it for getting him on with us. 4PM Software, the number 4pmsoftware.com. He is a Morning X subscriber. His sister is married to Todd Bridges.
What?
And yeah, he just got a hold of me and said, "Hey, dude, I know." He was very secretive at the beginning. I know Todd Bridges. I started talking. How do you know Todd Bridges? That my sister is married to him. I said, "Really? Well, call him, throw him on." So he called him up, and
there he is.
And Todd's called a couple times. And speak of the devil, hey Todd.
Yeah, what's up?
We're on the air, man. I was just saying about how this came about. I guess you're married to Scott Daniels' sister.
Cousin.
It's cousin. Anyway, and he had got a hold of us, and he listens to our show and said, "Hey, I know Todd, because we're talking about how you whipped some serious ice ass." Mm-hmm. And I'll be honest with you, I did not see it ending the way it did. I was surprised. You shocked the hell out of me.
Well, the bottom line is everyone forgets who I really am. They keep thinking that you're seeing Willis. I ain't Willis, man.
I did not forget who you were. I actually had picked you. That was the only bout that Barnes and I had disagreed on.
You did pick him.
I had picked you because I don't care what Vanilla. I mean, and Van Winkle, he's a decent guy, but I mean, we all know your track record.
Well, see, what you have to remember is I've grown up in the '60s and '70s. I'm always whooping somebody's butt because you got to realize I was a black kid in an all-white neighborhood just about all my life, so I always had to defend myself.
Right, and then you've also done some jail time where you might have defended
jail
yourself.
time has nothing to do with it. I mean,
but
okay.
Van Winkle was saying that you were in there and you done some boxing. Is that true?
No, come on, man.
That's his first claim. He said that you had done some boxing in jail.
And that's why I knocked him the hell out.
Hey, but Todd, I got to believe that jail toughens you up.
Again, jail's got nothing to do with it, man. I grew up fighting. That's just how it is.
So you're saying
you
saying
can't
you
say
okay.
that doesn't make you tougher.
Man, it got nothing to do with making you tougher. It makes some guys punks.
Yeah,
you know?
True.
Grew up the hard
does.
way.
But still, no doubt about it, you whipped his ass. And
man, I went in there and did what I had to do. And the thing about it is, which I just, everyone has their own interpretation of what they like to say. Because before, according to all the polls, he was going to just destroy me.
Right.
And I had no chance of winning. And so I just laughed, whatever. I went out there and did what I had to do. And they can say whatever they want to say about me because they're going to say it anyway. So who cares, man?
Well, you came on like a rocket. I mean, from the minute they showed the camera on you, you were so focused, and you were just like so ready to whip some ass.
And I slowed down only because they wanted me to.
They wanted you to slow down?
They didn't want me to kill him.
I saw you trash talking on Entertainment Tonight last night about Danny Bonaducci.
I will whoop Danny's butt. Danny don't want to fight me.
Now
I could take too good of a punch. See, the thing is, Danny's going to have to hit. I'll let Danny hit me once so I can give him 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm. Todd, you've been watching too many Ali tapes.
And nothing to do with it. See, you guys don't understand. I've been in a lot of fights in the streets with guys who weigh 240.
Yeah, see, that's
230,
right.
so it means nothing.
Right.
Being hit by a 160-pound guy is like a joke.
Right.
Bonaducci wasn't bad in his bout, but he did fight Barry Williams.
Bonaducci has never fought anybody who's really fought. Come on.
I'm saying he fought Barry Williams.
And he also fought, what's his name? He fought Donnie Osmond, but he told Donnie Osmond that it was, I mean, how many times has Donnie Osmond been in a fight? Give me a break.
With his brothers over the toothpaste?
Exactly.
Now
hey, man, give me that pen.
Yeah, you did look like you had some style, like you had actually, I mean, that you knew a little bit about the fight game other than just street fighting.
Well, yeah, but the thing about it is, I mean, I had as much time as Van Winkle did to train. I mean, he says I had 4 days.
Right, he said you had a long time.
He said that they just found out about it.
He said that Todd had more advanced
I
notice.
did not. I had 4 days, just like he did. Did I look in shape to you?
No.
Exactly.
I mean, if we're going to be honest.
No, I mean,
hey, you know something? I ain't faking no game. I'm 10 years clean and sober.
That's right.
I'm going to eat, and I don't give a rat's butt what anybody says.
I mean, you were very impressive.
You put me in a ring, I'm going to whoop your butt, too.
Uh-huh. Well,
I ain't afraid of nobody, man. But see, I'm going to tell you what's going to dismaze all the myth. I'm doing my life story that'll be out at the end of this year, probably. So.
Showtime, right?
Yeah, well, it's actually Viacom.
Oh, Viacom.
But it's going to when you guys, when everyone sees that, first of all the trash talking, and then you'll see what I really went through in my life, and then people will stop all. Because the greatest thing in the world is Robert Downey Jr. can do no wrong. this kid is perfect.
Right.
He's just a good actor with a drug problem. Oh,
right.
Give me a break.
Well, what are you saying?
The freaking criminal. If you're going to say I'm a criminal, he's really a criminal.
You're saying that you don't get the same consideration
Of course not.
that he's
You
got.
know why I don't get the same consideration? Come on.
Because you're black.
Exactly.
Well, but your crimes, and I'm just going to say...
I have no crimes. Only convictions I have is drug addiction.
Well, you shot a guy, didn't you?
No, man. What the hell are you talking about?
I thought, wasn't that what...
No, I was completely found innocent. Thank you.
It was a self-defense thing, or
no, it wasn't a self-defense thing. I was found not guilty.
What was
Let's
it?
clear the air.
Let's clear the air.
What are y'all even talking about? I don't even know the case.
This was 1989.
Right.
I was accused of shooting somebody, but I was completely vindicated.
Okay.
People failed to realize that.
The record shows.
Yeah, what?
No, I'm saying the record shows.
All right,
yeah,
so
but people fail to realize that. They always try to lean back on that. So here's the difference between me and Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. has been arrested more times than I have, and has been convicted more times than I have.
He gets treated like a celebrity. He gets treated like a celeb.
He gets right, but he could because it's okay. It doesn't matter. If you this is what you do. Take a test. Punch on the internet. The last time I've been arrested was like 87, and that was for a guy punching me in my face, and I chased him and whooped his ass. Well, I have a right to do that if you punch me in the face.
Right.
But the bottom line is, you punch in his name, only good things come up on him on the internet. You put me in there, all these things bad things come up. But that's just how it is, and I'm used to it. I've been in the business since 1971. I grew up in a lot of all-white neighborhoods, so I'm used to racism. I know how it goes, man. I'm not pulling a race card. I'm being honest.
I think there's some validity to what you're saying.
A good example is how can Denzel Washington just now be getting $20 million a picture? Give me a break.
Well, we've often said on this show, going back to Robert Downey Jr., that he's been given a lot
way
of
too many chances. Way too many.
He's given another one.
Now, there's a lot. It's funny you should say that about Denzel, because we were talking about the Oscars yesterday. There are certain black coalitions who are saying if Denzel doesn't win, it's racist.
No, that's not true. I don't believe he should win for Training Day, personally.
It wasn't a good movie.
Well, it's a good movie, but that's not an
won
Oscar
already.
role. I love Denzel, but it's not.
I mean, he definitely gets his notice in Hollywood, even though it may just be recently.
Yeah, but he should have won for Malcolm X.
I forgot who he lost to that year.
Who knows?
I
But
mean,
I'm just saying, everything is. The bottom line is everything is. I'm not being racist. I think everyone should just get along. I definitely believe that. But the bottom line is, I know the truth, and as long as you know the truth, it's okay. Just like when I get in the ring, I'm the underdog. Who cares? You can call me this. You can say, because they always say, has been this and that. But the fact of the matter is I've been working a lot. Just been movies that no one has really seen. So that's okay.
There's more to the story. This bit resumes after a brief intermission. More Best of the Morning X is coming up next on 99X.
Actor Michael Rosenbaum. He knows some of the most talented people in the business.
Let's get inside of Jack Osbourne.
Bands would say Black Sabbath was a huge influence. And
thank God you liked it, boy.
Yeah.
Elijah Wood.
Peter gets on the phone. Elijah, would you like to play the role of Frodo?
Did you cry?
Probably screamed at the top of my lungs.
You play iconic characters, Black Canary and Black Siren. Who would you choose?
Probably Black Siren. She's like, I got this. And that's how Katie Cassidy feels. She's got this.
I like that.
The Inside of You podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.